So let's go ahead and really just get down to it. And those of you that's kind of new to this whole community, you may be wondering, okay, what is this Google I/O? I've been seeing a lot of things come up about it on the blogs, on the Twitterverse. I'm pretty sure you may have seen it pop up on a couple of news sites and so on. So pretty much it's their development conference. And it's really kind of designed to bring forth the software that they've been working on to a number of media pundits and let everyone know where they will be going with their platform either this year or in the future. And let's go ahead and start talking about what they kind of did with the software. And let me back up real quick. Now, I said that I/O was designed to bring you really the software, but they did drop a couple of things as far as hardware. We got a Google 3A and 3A XL, as well as another home product. Well, let's start with the Google 3A and talk about it, because for me, well, we're talking about a phone that Google wants to bring back as a more affordable smartphone for people to buy, similar to what they did with their Nexus phone, which was very popular for a number of reasons, but mainly because the price point was right there. It provided a lot of the features that were in a flagship, but at a price point that was more ideal for people. And Google wanted to go ahead and do that again with their Pixel line that is a lot more popular now than what the Nexus ever was. More people know this line. More people know what the Pixel is. We're talking about the same phone that was in Avengers Endgame. This phone. So we know that, people know what it is. And as far as specs, when you put it up against a lot of the flagships out there, you're looking at something that can pretty much compete. For where it's at, being a mid-level phone. Is it going to be the greatest thing that you've seen? No. But for most people that are looking for a phone that's, starting at $399, they're not going to really complain. You're talking about quad-core processor, the RAM, it's going to perform for what most people wanted to do. And in fact, when you compare it to the Pixel 3, the big brother, you got the same camera, the same great software, and when you look at RAM, about the same. The only difference is, like I said, is the build is a little bit more plastic. The processor is not going to be as powerful, but for the average user, they're going to be all right with this. And this is going to be a great starting point for a lot of people who are just tired of the $1,000 smartphones. They want a software that is going to last, it's going to get updated, it's going to perform. They want a great camera. This is for them. And with the fact that more carriers are going to be getting this phone, such as Sprint, T-Mobile, as well as being available at Best Buy, I think this may be something that is going to work for Google. Now, I actually had a change of heart, because when I first saw it unveiled and saw the price point, at first I kind of felt like it was a missed opportunity for Google. I kind of wanted them to price that thing a little bit cheaper, close to around the same price as the Motorola G7. But then I had to take a step back and really think about what I was asking for. With the Motorola G7 being, sub $200, this is product 3A and 3A XL is not meant to be that. Google already have a line of phones that are supposed to be at that price point in the Android One phones. So for people who are wanting something even cheaper than that, they can pick up something like a Motorola One, as well as any of the other Android One smartphones that will run a lighter version of Android to accommodate for the hardware that is not going to be able to handle, or may not be able to handle, all of the software as some of your mid-tier and flagship phones. But this phone at $399 is a sweet spot now that I think about it. It's a great point, or a great spot for someone who wants something a little bit more than an entry-level phone. They want something that's going to be a phone that's going to last, but like I said, it's not going to be something that break the bank. And if that's you, check it out. I don't think you're going to be missing out on this phone. And when you look at it compared to the 3X and 3XL, yeah, it looks almost pretty much identical. In fact, one of the things I said in my article that I liked was that I can take this phone, sit it next to a Pixel 3, 3XL, especially when you look at it from the back, and you feel like you belong. You don't feel like there's an obvious difference. And I compare that more to if you take something like the Galaxy S10e or the iPhone XR, you can tell that those two versions are the cheaper version of their big brothers. But with this phone, again, when you look at it from the back, it really looks very similar to the flagship devices. So it's not like if you're walking around with it, someone's going to be able to spot it off the bat that you are using the cheaper version. And for a lot of people, that's going to be, something they want, a phone that, looks and feel just like the flagships that are out there, but without the flagship price. And this is capturing what the Nexus phone has always been about, outside of just leading the hardware and software trend that Google and their fans have loved. And for, again, a lot of people, this is a great phone, and it's going to last. And yeah, go ahead and pick one up if you're interested, because you're going to have a number of carriers you're going to be able to use this on, and it's not going to be very hard to pick one up.